You know, as far as I saw, she was happy that she was able to do this. You know, under the circumstances that she was introduced to that, but still, she saw it and she took it and she ran, and that was good. By her doing that, she taught us, all me and my sisters, to go, you know, do your thing, explore. Don't be afraid to try things. You know, ask questions, get in trouble, don't get in trouble. You know, the whole bit, the whole thing. And at the same time, if we did mess up, she also disciplined us with two heavy hands, or two iron fists, as it were.
Yeah, that's the microphone right here. Don't open it. I'm serious.
It's not. I swear.
Turn it around away from me.
I had a relationship with all my sisters, and they were all different types of relationships. My sister Pat was always there. Take a cut. My sister Pat, she was like her second mom. So when my mom was at work, Pat was always there. Pat wouldn't do anything until we were fed and in bed, as she would say it. I'm gonna feed you guys and you guys are going to bed when it's time to go to bed. And we did, you know, and she was a teenager herself. She was really, really young. And she was just a bunch of fun. Pat was just fun. She loved to do things. She was just a fun type of person. She wasn't afraid to speak up, but it's not that she didn't speak up all the time. She just observed, and when it was time to, she did. When it was still time to, she would put her 2 cents in very lightly and then, you know, let it be. Like I said, she took care of us. I don't know, she was just a best friend. Susan was older than me, again 2 years older than me, younger than Pat. To me, she was the dork of the family. You know, she saw things in a completely different view than Pat did and I did. She was a full-fledged teenager in the 70s. That was the last part of the hippie era. Susan was a real mellow type of girl. Me and her had a real good relationship. Kind of stuck together all the time. Charlene, which was my youngest, me and her we got along real good from babies till we were adults, but me and her always clashed. Char had her own agenda. She wanted to do her own thing, and I didn't care, you know, not that I didn't have any say, so I just didn't care because I was a kid too at the time. Char was outspoken, wild, and our relationship, me and her, we were best friends, but we were the worst of enemies, me and her, you know. But when she came to me for whatever she needed, I was always there. When I went to her for whatever I needed, she'd tell me to do it myself. So, but that was just her. That was the way she was, you know. But like I said, growing up in a house with nothing but girls, I learned a lot. We all had our own styles. We all learned the same thing from our mom. And pretty much all worked out, you know. Like I said, we all grew up, got married, had kids. Our kids had kids, you know, so my mom did a pretty good job of raising us. Pat did. And then we did a pretty good job of raising each other at the same time.